Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Like I said, and I have said multiple times, I am going to show you how to make kombucha. This is my homemade kombucha. It's so easy and it's so good. Here's everything that you need to make it. And so let's get started. I have a 2-gallon glass container that I have my SCOBY in. So let's take a look at what this SCOBY is. Alright, let's take this out. SCOBY stands for Symbiotic Colony of Bacteria and Yeast. Okay, so this is my SCOBY. That's the bacteria that grows and ferments the tea, giving it that wonderful probiotic benefit. Each time you make a different batch, it makes a new layer. As you can see, I have multiple layers. If it starts to get too thick, I will actually peel one off and discard it. So this is really the biggest piece of kombucha. You need to have this in order to be able to ferment and to make it. I know that you can order these online. I happen to have a friend in town that I got mine from. Alright, so next part, now that I've gone over the SCOBY, I have already brewed my black tea over here. For the 2 gallons, I brew 12 bags of tea. So that was hot, and I brewed the tea and now it's cooled off. You never want to add hot tea to your SCOBY because that will actually kill it. So you always want to make sure it's cooled down to room temperature or even colder. But I like to use the English breakfast black tea. It gives it a really nice flavor to it. So I'm just going to remove these bags of tea real quick.
How quick?
Real quick. Real fast. 2 more. It's like fishing. Fishing for tea bags. Alright, I'll just trash those. And to the black tea, you will add 2 cups that I've already measured out of refined sugar. I've been trying not to use refined sugar recently in my diet, but the white refined sugar is what the SCOBY and the bacteria like to eat. So the white refined sugar is necessary for the fermenting process. So I will stir that around for a little bit. You kind of want to wait till the sugar has time to dissolve. So normally I'll let that sit for a little while. Next, I'm going to wash my container. You don't want to use regular dish soap because regular soap is antibacterial and it could leave a film in this, and that could possibly kill or harm the bacteria. I honestly don't know. I've never tried it, but I don't want to find out. So what I use is I actually use Dr. Bronner's baby unscented soap to clean my container and to wash my hands before I touch my SCOBY. So that's great for that. Alright, so let me clean this container real quick. Alright, so now that my container is clean and my sugar is almost dissolved, I will go ahead and add it all back in here. Oh, I forgot to add, you want to keep out at least 1 cup of your previous batch of kombucha. This has all the bacteria in it, and so by adding this is called a starter cup. By adding this to the tea as well as the SCOBY, it will kind of get the fermenting process going. So there we go. I did check the temperature before I put all of this together to know that it was nice and cold. I use our filtered water because I feel like it's a lot cleaner and better than tap water. And then all you do is you add your layer of bacteria, your SCOBY, right in there, right on top. And there it is, right on top. You can see the bacteria. Some of it's hanging down. It's a nice, like, deep tea color. Looks so good. So I will let this ferment. I won't touch it. I will keep it inside in a nice, cool, dark room. And yeah, I'll let it sit for about 2 weeks, and that's when I will taste our first batch in about 2 to 3 weeks. That's when we like it the most, is anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. That's our favorite. After that, it starts to get a little bit too vinegary for our liking. Oh yes, and then on top of here, you do not want anything that will seal off any airflow. You want your SCOBY and your bacteria to be able to breathe. So you want to get like a nice thin piece of cotton. I use a burp cloth from my kids when they were babies, and I just put it right on top of there, and then I take a rubber band, and just so that it can't fly off, so that bugs can't fly in there, it just keeps it nice and airflowy in there. And yeah. Alright, so there are lots of benefits of kombucha, but there are risks also to making homemade kombucha. You can ferment it too long, so you need to be careful of that. You need to really make sure that you're making your kombucha in a sterile area, making sure that everything is clean. Your kombucha can grow mold, so you need to be really careful of that. And then make sure that you're not fermenting your kombucha in a hot room. So I believe you don't want to, I believe your kombucha shouldn't be above 90 degrees. That's really hot for your kombucha. And obviously a hot temperature will kill the bacteria, so that wouldn't be good. Another thing I wanted to talk about is if you're just starting out to drink kombucha, you don't want to drink too much. I would start with 4 to 6 ounces. If you drink too much, it can actually cause diarrhea. And then if you've been drinking kombucha for a while, I wouldn't drink more than 12 ounces. And then I would love to eventually get into flavoring my kombucha. I haven't really gotten a whole lot into it yet. But the way that you do that is you have to do a second fermenting process with the flavor of fruit that you want to do. So, like I said, I haven't gotten into that, but that's something I would like to do. When my kombucha is ready to drink, I store it in these bottles. I bought this one at TJ Maxx, but I know you can order them off Amazon if you want. I feel like TJ Maxx always has some really cool ones. So you keep this at room temperature and you put it into these bottles. That's what the nozzle is for. So make sure you get the container with the nozzles. And then you pop these in the fridge and you can drink them cold. And it makes them really tasty. But I think that's all I have to talk about. So thank you so much for watching my Textured Life.